Alright, welcome back to another Blooket commentary. Wait, you can open this in a new tab. Huh, you can do that. Alright, well, good to know. Alright, let's play some Monster Brawl. I'm gonna be talking about a Minecraft realm that me and my friends had. You're serious. Oh, wait, you can just do this now. We'll just go grab the eggs. Alright, so, I was playing Minecraft, and I just see some random, world pop up from one of my old friends, and I'm just like, hey, this is pretty cool. Let me join. There's like 4 people on that place, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. So I join on, and I was spawned. I see this giant tower. Apparently someone tried to MLG. They failed. And I got free items. So it was very fun. It was pretty much a good chunk of my friend group, plus one notable person, which was, Ant Blitz or something. I think that's what I called him. I forget. These are some really old friends. So I was sitting there in class, and we would always just be talking about this realm. We would play it after school, just have a great time. It wasn't a realm at first, it was actually just a world, and we had to wait for the owner, which is really nice. And I don't talk with them that much anymore, but I know them well. So, that's nice. So, if I see them sometimes at different sport, like a sport that I play. But, they'll be doing private lessons, and I'll just be over on a different, area with a class, and I'll just look at him, and just move on with my day. So, yeah, so, we'd have to wait for him to join on, and if he wasn't on that world, you got no world. You had to do something else, but but that shaped my friend group for the time being, for like the 6th and 7th grade. It was fun. I had a lot of fun there. We grinded for netherite. I remember this one. We always tried to get a mending villager. I tried showing them how to, and they're like, but what? They have a second book, so I should probably go and get that. But I'm like, no, don't do that. Just re-roll it over and over again. They didn't listen to me, and they're like, aw, you should have listened to me. I'm not even playing my best right now. It's whatever. So there's starting to be conflict on the word. We didn't put PvP on until after we beat the Ender Dragon, and we were just like, PvP, PvP, and they're like, fine. Oh, I could have upgraded eggs fully. But yeah, I'm just sitting there, doing some that, and then I'm planning, because there's a lot of war, and then and so I moved out, and I wanted to move somewhere different. No, I think it was, not even that. I forget where the heck I moved. Oh yeah, I moved to this, savannah village, because I wanted to build, a really cool castle. And so I had the best person on the realm help me, which was Ant Blitz. Or Bits, I don't even know. But Ant Blitz, he helped me out. But he was actually a secret agent in disguise, since I want to blow that thing up with withers and TNT. Literally like Technoblade and Dream did, pretty much. But he told all my plans to the other people, and I had no idea. So and then there's this other person that joined, so maybe 2 weeks before I was planning on doing it. And so he's like, and he accidentally finds my base, and I'm like, how the heck did you do that? And he tells me later on that he actually betrayed me, told everyone, I confronted them, and then they're like, no, that didn't happen. So I knew they were going to plan, but I was a stupid idiot, and I was planning only for me to win. I was never planning on anything else anything else to happen. I wasn't planning on losing, so I never had anything that I could do with that. So I'm sitting there, thinking I have all the potions ready. I had, only, very little amount of withers. I think I only had, 23 withers. And so it was absolutely horrible. They knew what I was doing, and then the one-shot crossbow came along. It was it was something. It was, a new thing. I think, Ant Blitz actually tried to warn me about it, and I just completely didn't listen. And then I got one shot, And since I didn't plan for losing and didn't have a backup set of gear and armor, I just completely lost, and then they just made fun of me. And I just ran. But I was a genius. I put extra TNT in my ender chest, and that was the only thing I planned for. So that was the luckiest thing. I just ran off. They're like, why? Why'd you do this? You guys killed me. After I could have done it with withers, but I did it anyway. And so I ran off, and it was kind of just... I just ran off like 40,000 blocks. And I didn't stay for long. The only thing I had was a netherite shovel. That was my best piece of armor. I just went back, I apologized, and then life was good. But I was still kind of salty, not gonna lie, about that. And I was the thing is, Ant Blitz was still a lot better at PvP. And so I started to figure out how to use the one-shot crossbow, and I experimented with that thing so much. I figured out what could kill it, what couldn't kill it. And I figured out enchanted golden apples with... You needed either enchanted golden apples, potion of turtle master. I think that was the only two things. I think there was a third, but I don't know it. And so I was ready to do it, kill everything again, because I wanted to. And so I needed some backup, so I called in the chicken. DJ Chicken was pretty helpful during this entire time, and I asked the owner, hey, can you... This is the part where it was a realm. It turned into a realm before PvP, so anyone could play it at any time. Because the owner and a ton of others just decided not to play anymore. They kind of got bored of it. But Amplitz, me, DJ Chicken, I think 2 other people would sometimes play around. And then we were ready for the second one. And I was ready. We started to prepare. But the problem was, I was just talking around with Antblitz, and I said, hey, and so they had a beacon at their base, and so I replaced the inside of the beacon, which was all emeralds, with gold, and they were just like, wait, this is the original beacon. They got really mad. They were coming to straight kill me. I was not ready. They were ready to destroy my base. They used a map, I think, and they were completely ready to come and absolutely destroy me. So I was like, no. So I got my withers, and I was ready. I summoned the withers in their base. I summoned the withers somewhat near my base, and then I killed them again. And then we fled. And then DJ Chicken was there too. I'm like, quick, hurry up! I need help. And they were I think they're at like Taco Bell, and they're like, what the heck do you need? And I'm like, please help! I'm about to die. There's withers. I needed to summon them, and she's like, what? I'm just texting her. And so we stayed at that base for not too long. And then since I completely destroyed their base, they didn't have Mending Villagers. And I had a Mending Villager, Prot 4 Villager, and Unbreaking 3 Villager. So guess who decided to use it? Ant Blitz. And I'm like, no, can you please not do that? And they're like, you have no control over me. They were with another friend. And I'm like, I laughed so evilly. And I just grabbed the one-shot crossbow, went invisible. They were using them, and so I hit the other person, not Antblitz, and I was mad because I want to get Antblitz out of the way. And I put on my armor. I started to dance around them, but I knew how to play the one-shot crossbow. I used a potion of Turtle Master. I don't think I got hit anyway, but I still won. And they were mad. They were like, give us our items back. And I was like, all right, I will forgive you. And here's what I didn't know. DJ Chicken yoinked his valuables shulker box, because he had that to trade with emeralds for the villagers. And then I didn't know this, and he's like, where the heck is it? And I'm like, I don't have it. He's like, where is it? And I said, I did not have it. DJ Chicken did. And he's like, I will burn down your house, because I gave back their items. Because I was trying to be a reasonable person, but I would have gladly killed them again. But they just kept killing us over and over again, and they were the most. But the problem is, I didn't store my valuables in my ender chest like everyone else. I wanted that space specifically for fighting needs. So I put my valuables in a separate chest inside my base. It was like a barrel. I pretty much just copied Technoblade's house, so where he had the barrel, I had it. And they burned down my entire house. And there's like, this is what you do when you lie to me, and I'm like, and I come on the next day, and I'm like, why didn't they take any of the valuables? And DJ Chicken had Ant Blitz's valuables, and so we just moved like 100. We moved like 12,000 blocks away, very far. We found a nice village, and we made a sky base, a really big sky base. We started, and I decided then, and then they also found my sister used to play on there, and she had like dogs. He killed all of them, and I'm like, no, this is not happening. And I was ready, and now it was the third and final battle. I was not having mercy, and so I planned everything I could possibly do. I grinded withers for like, I think 2 stacks of wither skulls. I got tons of TNT, which actually I could not find. I think I like threw it in like the shulker box in lava or something. I grinded tons of netherite and I grinded enough gear that I was able to have like 7 different lives if I died. I could respawn and fight 7 different times. And you want to ask, well, how did you get all the netherite armor? That was literally perfect. Well, there was a glitch in like 1.16 or 17 or 8, I don't even remember. But there was a glitch where you could actually dupe armor by dying with thorns on. Yes. Oh, I'll have to edit that swear out. Heck yes. So I immediately did it with DJ Chicken, and then it worked perfectly. We had so much perfect netherite armor. I think we had Prot 3, and I probably should have waited for Prot 4 on my chest plate instead. But that was the only one I didn't have Prot 4 on. And it was awesome. We had so much netherite, and so we had a really powerful gold farm at our base. So we just used that. And we just healed up all the armor, and we had so much armor. Now we just needed the swords. And so I had to manually grind netherite for that. And you want to know how I did that? I went on a separate world, found the seed of the world, and then, by asking the owner, and I literally just took the, and then bam. I looked for every netherite in the nether near our base, and then I wrote down the coordinates, and I found every piece of netherite. I also did that with some diamonds. It wasn't as effective, because you can't blow up netherite with TNT and beds. But it was still really effective. And we got pretty much everything we needed. I looked up every trick in the book. I experimented with the one-shot crossbow. I had a ton of, I don't remember how many enchanted golden apples I had, but I think I had made it was 7 to 20, like 3-ish. I forget how much, but it was a very big number. And I was ready to fight. I had tons of golden apples. I had like 32 golden apples per life. There was just so much stuff that I had prepared. This game's getting way too laggy. And I was ready. But the problem was, it wouldn't be fun if there wasn't a person defending it, because I needed to kill them so that they couldn't stop me. So I set up a trap. I used DJ Chicken as a double agent, and I pretended that they were going to be on that spy, but they were actually, it was stupid, because they kind of took pity on the person, and they just ran with them. It was actually really stupid. I was able to follow them, though, using maps. Because I had a ton of, because you can use maps to actually find people's bases. And since they had a new secret base where I had no idea where it was, and I'm just like, I'm never going to find their base. And they're like, I built it 2,000 blocks from spawn, and I'm just like, and then I find them right next to the end portal. They're like in the stronghold, and they have a base there, and I'm like, that is not 2,000 blocks from spawn. It's not even 1,000. It's probably like 800. So I'm sitting there, And so I was completely ready to fight. I practiced my PvP in Sky Wars and different opponents just to get that up. I trained DJ Chicken to be ready. And I practiced the one-shot crossbow many times over. I was ready to fight. I had my sister. I gave it to another person that DJ Chicken knew. They're like, okay, this guy's pretty good at Minecraft. And so I followed them and I killed them. Like, they just gave up pretty much running. They gave out the perfect coordinates and they were ready to fight. And they're like, let's be reasonable. And I killed them immediately. I was not dealing with that. ×3! And then it was pretty undramatic, actually. I just swooped in. And they had all their shulker boxes on them like an idiot, so I got so much loot. They even had their valuables. It was great. And I just blew everything up with withers. I blew up the old base, the new base, his base, everything. I had planned so much traps and stuff, but it just never worked out. Yeah, the realm's gone now, so that was another episode of Blooket commentary. Please like and subscribe. Please.